Okay, just to break in here, it's up to 26. But after a while, it's interesting to kind of watch it, but after a while it just seems like it's stupid. It ought to realize, don't go there, don't even bother going there. And it just keeps doing sort of the same stuff over again. And what becomes really obvious is, don't bother up here. You know, here's where the points are, here's where the squares are. But you get up in here, and if it starts messing around up in here, and it's not going to get very many. But then I noticed that you can go up in there and get one little, string of them, like 7 extra squares there. So it's actually, it will discover that when it's up here in the second square, and instead of going north, it'll go west. When it goes west, then it's going to discover that, and it's going to jump way up. But it just keeps doing a lot of the same stuff over and over again, and that there ought to be a way to have it not do that. Like, don't even bother going up in here. This is going to be part of it. It's like all this is going to be red, but so is this thing right here. This thing right here. This is all red, and you can see that's how he's got to do it. But it probably takes more than 10 seconds to see that. So I think there's 19 obstructions here. The 64 squares, so like there's 44 empty squares, and he's going to get 34, I think, is the maximum length. He's not going to discover it yet. I watched this thing, and I think it took like a half an hour, so I'm just going to redo it. But it just becomes kind of, it's not boring, it's kind of fun to watch, but you just, when it starts making the same mistakes over, you begin to see the way to do it. And it might be possible to include that in its programming somehow, like. So anyway, okay. Try to catch it near the end. One thing that's kind of fun to watch is when it goes backwards. Okay,